So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's Hullet. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he's heaved it away. And here's Hullet. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's a good ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Donatoni.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Looking tidy in possession here. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. An instinctive delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Could move up a gear here. Scholes. This is a promising build-up. And here's Seedorf. Donatoni. Bellingham. Well, nicely intercepted. Albert Ferrer. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Goes for the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's been shifted off it. Mateus. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Vieira produces the perfect tackle there. So what can they make of this? And it's Scholes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Scholes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Nedved. That's not going far. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Scholes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Gullit. Looking for options for movement. Hangs one in. Rodri with the clearance. Donatoni. Nesta gets over and intercepts. That's Nedved. Gullit. That has ended up in no man's land. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Albert Ferrer. And it's Bellingham. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. It's Bellingham looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mateus. Oh, he's been caught napping. Scholes. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the run. Picked out shapes to shoot! Superb from Gullit!
Surprise, surprise. Who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Yamal gets into a good position. And it's Albert Ferrer. Can he get it through? Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Mateus. Morocco appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Spain are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Silvestre, that's a shade optimistic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's a lovely, neat pass. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Silvestre. And Donatoni. Bellingham. Now it's Donatoni. He's shifting through the gears here. Donatoni plays it in. And it's Nedved.
Morocco really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Hullet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's intervened well there. Donatoni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mateus. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Bellingham. Scholes has created one goal already. Now it's Yamal. Hullet.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's in! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Mateus picks it up out wide. Nice physical challenge. That's Nedved. This might go for a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish of true class! It's all becoming so easy. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Yamal. No, that's been intercepted. Scholes. Yamal. And he skips past his man. Now it's Scholes. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Spain pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Bullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Now, he's got space here. Gets his head on it! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's very neat. Van Nistelrooy! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Van Nistelrooy, defending of the desperate variety. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Albert Ferrer. Bergkamp. Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is one way to stop him. Thuram. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mateus, who does have an assist to his name. That's an imaginative pass. And he's quick to get rid. Nicked it back promptly.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And that is well cleared. Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Bergkamp, it's Bergkamp! And again, he is at his elastic best.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cisco! In he goes again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a delicate pass. Morocco are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
And he cuts out the supply. Nedved. It's an early cross.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss...
And yes, it's there! Spain are all square. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. No luck with that dink over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nesta. Marcelo. Scholes. No, that's been intercepted. Chance here to counter. It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through. And that's aimed into the middle. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision. Now it's Nedved. Oh, he's seen that early. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. And the shot!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Thuram picks it up out wide. And it's Vieira. That is good strength. Seedorf. It scores! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Keeper's dealt with that. Morocco have the chance to go the other way. Chips it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's a sharp pass. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems...
Oh, they could be caught out here! Quarter of an hour into the second half. Seedorf, and this is Hullet. Oh, this is a great position. Morocco can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Yamal. Now this could be a chance. Bonatoni. Sheshko. Silvestre. is always looking to play quality balls. Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal! In he goes again. Mateus clears. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space, and it's certainly onside here, and it's played in here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
The two
9,
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the
el
same
dorsal
time.
6, Seedorf. El dorsal 13. El dorsal 23. Scholes. Serán sustituidos por el
He's going to be
dorsal
disappointed
10,
with that.
Ibrahimovic. El dorsal 7.
Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. El dorsal 21.
Now, Albert Ferrer. Albert Ferrer is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Van Nistelrooy.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Can he latch on to this? Kimmich. Donadoni makes a dash for it. Nicely worked. And he's managed to get free. Cross. Impressive jump. It's a goal. They've done it again. It is incredible.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So again, we have parity. Morocco getting up there! Goal! Morocco! And the comeback is complete. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Distributed tidily. He is through here. Elects to cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And this is Ibrahim, and the shot! Silvestre is there to clear. He's having a hit!
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Nicely weighted ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Donadoni getting forward. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Gerrard.
And that is as much time as there will be. Spain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Spain never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever...